For the case of a less than b, we can add or subtract a number of both sides of the inequality. We can also multiply or divide on both sides of the inequality, provided that c is smaller than 0. If we multiply or divide both sides of an inequality by a negative number, the inequality sign will reverse. When we solve linear inequalities, we have to represent them on a number line. For the first case, when x is less than a and less than or equals to b, we draw the arrow towards the left. For x less than a, we represent it by a hollow dot, while for x less than or equals to b, we represent it by a solid dot. This inequality sign is always represented by a solid dot, while for this inequality sign, the ones without the dash below is always represented by a hollow dot. The final solution would be the intersection of both inequalities. In the first case, it is this side. Therefore, x is less than a. For the second case, when x is less than a and x is more than or equals to b, we represent them on the number line this way. Take note that this is a hollow dot and this is a solid dot. Since there is no intersection for both inequalities, there are no solution. For the last case, when x is more than a and x is less than or equals to b, both inequalities intersect at this portion over here. Therefore, the final answer is x is more than a but less than or equals to b. Let's take a look at this example. Firstly, we solve for x for each inequality. Next, we represent both solution set on the number line. Note that for the inequality sign without the dash sign below, we represent it by a hollow dot. Next, we find the intersection of the inequalities, which is this side. Therefore, from the number line, x less than 2 is the solution. Note that the solution must satisfy both inequalities.